House Energy's Women's African Cup of Nations, where the continent's finest are going to do battle. Now, this year, there's a whole lot of newness to this competition. Why? Because the winner of the competition is going to win $1 million as a new trophy. The women are looking sharp and the teams are ready. And so are we here at GTV Sports Plus. My name is Gloria Pepra and I'm your host for tonight. Let's just go for a quick break when we return. All right, so we are not going to go for that break, but I've been joined by one of the nation's finest, a veteran who knows women's football in and out of it. Started covering football for over 30 years now. Beautiful, beautiful Rosie. Rosling, I'm going to need no introduction here on our network, but just in case you haven't met, you're meeting her for the first time, she is one of the nation's finest. Rosling, good to have you on the show.
Good to be here. Another Wafcon is here.
Another Wafcon is here. We will have fun.
It's going to be fun.
Absolutely. But let's look at this year. New trophy, $1 million for the winner, $500,000 million for the runner-up. In fact, from the group stage, everybody's going to get some money. Is that motivating enough? Is that the reason we're going to see something special in the season or in this tournament? Or the women are just going to give up their best?
Well, I think that's even without prize monies, they've always showed up and ensured that they've had fun. They've showed their skills and talent. And so this is just an added motivation. It's all, I mean, we've always said that, look, teams prepare, teams need to compensate the players for the time that they also show up.
That's right.
To play in football. And it's only in the African Championships that prize monies were not being given. And so I think that now it's a call in the right direction. It's also going to make the girls a bit more serious. And I think that it is also going to help curb the unfortunate or unpleasant sides of having players always complaining about unpaid bonuses and all that. Because if you qualify in your country, I mean, the team gets the prize money, the federation has no business keeping that money than giving it to the players. So for me, I think that is going to bring a bit more of positive vibes for both teams and the organizers.
Positive vibes for both teams and organizers. And tonight, in the history of the African Cup of Nations, out of 12 host nations, 11 have won their opening games. Only one have lost. And if Morocco can't remember anything, a game against Nigeria, which they lost by 8-0, tonight, I do not think that's going to happen because they're playing on home soil and they're coming up against Zambia tonight. Rosling, Morocco, Zambia.
Well, I think that it's not for nothing that Morocco has sent the Women's Wafcon back to their country after hosting it in 2022.
That's right.
And you realize that for the past 6-7 years, they have been on a project and on a mission to claim a place among the best in women's football, which they have done.
That's right.
But after losing the 2022 final to South Africa, I think they just decided that they wanted to host and win. Absolutely. And so this time they've gone for a World Cup winning coach.
That's right.
Jorge, who led Spain to their World Cup winning streak in 2023. So he is here, and I'm sure that he's only going to build from where they left off in 2022. Don't forget that they only lost, I mean, they won all their games, including beating Nigeria in the semifinals, if you remember, on penalties.
That's right, on penalties.
And then they went and met South Africa, and South Africa won 2-1. And so probably they are going to just continue from where they left off. And the previous tournaments, they won all 3 group matches. They won all 3 group matches. So, I mean, the story is not likely to change at this tournament.
Viewers, this is Rabat. Rabat is ready, or should I say Morocco is ready. These are excerpts coming in from the opening ceremony. Rosalie, now this was amazing. They played with a lot of lights, you know, displaying what they're made of, telling the whole world that they were ready. And so this, you're watching excerpts from Morocco. So yes, we're going out to Rabat for the first game. Enjoy.